everyone, and welcome to the next video in our Training for Summer online courses. In this video, we're going to learn how you can create a question bank that allows you to pull questions as your class goes by. This is really useful if you are having a final exam or a midterm where there's going to be a multitude of different questions throughout the entire length of the class that you need to pull from. So I'm going to show you how you can start building that question bank. So we have our gear menu here in the upper right hand corner. So go ahead and click on that, and then you want to go down to where it says more. Once the page loads, scroll down until you see question bank, and you want to click categories. So the first thing we want to do is we want to create question categories for all of our questions to go into. And again, I like to think of these categories as folders for us to put questions into. So we want to scroll down here, and you can see we have our parent category, which means this category is going to fall under that. And we want to name it, well, let's do exam 1. The way I like to do my categories is I like to create a category for the actual exam that I am giving. So if I'm going to create the category exam 1, all of the questions that go inside of that category are going to be questions that are on exam 1. So you can put the category info if you want. If not, you could just press add category. And then we have our category created for us, which you can see here under the default for our course. Here is our exam 1 category. Now it's time to add questions inside of our category. So to go ahead and do that, we click questions here, and now we want to add the question that we want. We want to press create new question, and we're going to use a multiple choice option here. And the first thing you want to make sure that you do when you are creating a question that's going inside a particular category is here at the top you want to select that category. So we want to click the menu here and choose exam 1, and now this question will go inside of that category. So we want to give it a question name, which is going to be first animated feature. And then what we want to do is in the question text put our question. So here is my question, which is which of the following was the first animated feature to display full sound and color? And then I'm going to add all of my answer choices here at the bottom. So the correct answer here is going to be Snow White, so we want to put the grade of 100% for that, and we're going to scroll down and click Save Changes. Now if we look inside the exam 1 category, we have one question in there, which is our first animated feature question. Now how do we go about adding this question to our existing quiz? We want to go back to our main page here at the top. Here's our course, and we're going to scroll down and find the exam that we want to put the question onto, which is exam 1, and then we're going to go to this gear in the upper right hand corner and select edit quiz. From here we want to click add, and then from question bank, and here comes all of our categories and all of the questions that we've done. So if we want to find the category that we added our question into, we just search for it here, and then we find the question that we want to add. So we just click our first animated feature question and add selected questions to this quiz. So again, we're going to have to change our maximum grade to make sure that it makes sense. So in this case, if we were going to make it 15, we could do that and then change this to 5. And now it makes sense. And that's it. That's how you go and you add questions to a question bank. So we only did one question, but you can see how if you are working on your question bank all year long and it comes time to do a final paper or a final quiz, you can then just take those questions and pull them directly from your question bank, put it right on to a quiz that you create on Moodle, and it'll save you that time. In our next video, we're going to learn how to back up and restore our Moodle course.